Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Casual the Transformer Collector here. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to my channel and checking out my review. Stay tuned to the video so you can check out the review for all three of these guys. Thanks for tuning in, YouTubers. Casual the Transformer Collector here with a review for Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Refraktor. Now, Refraktor was formerly known in the G1 cartoon as Reflector. So there must be something going on with the name Reflector that Hasbro couldn't use it this go around. So for whatever reason, they named this guy Refraktor. Now, this guy was really hard to find at Walmart, and I lucked out. I was up feeding my baby one night. I glanced at tfw2005.com, and I seen a guy in Missouri, I believe it was, said that Walmart had 3 of them in stock on their website, and it was available for order. So, it was 2 minutes before I got up, and I lucked out, and I went to the website, and sure enough, there were 3 in stock, and I ordered those 3. Now, shortly after ordering them, Walmart replenished their stock, and there was a lot more orders of them, so you guys don't be alarmed. I'm sure Hasbro made plenty of these for everybody to get a hold of. Now, given the nature of the toy, though, since you need 3 of these guys to pull off the original G1 camera mode, they're probably going to be selling a lot of these. Many of the hardcore collectors are probably going to grab 6 of these indefinitely so that they'll have the camera mode and to have one of each of these guys in their robot mode. So this might be a difficult one to get a hold of, but I'm hoping since all 3 of them connect to be a camera, I'm sure Hasbro probably made a ton of them, but we'll find out over the next couple of months whether or not these are easy to obtain. Alright, so we'll take a quick look at the packaging on one of these guys. No sense in looking at all 3 of these boxes, but we'll slide this one up a little bit closer here. We of course have the toy in the package. We got Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy down at the bottom. Ages 8+ in 3 different languages. Hasbro, Transformers going up the side, Transformers Generations logo, and Takara Tomy. On the side of the package is where we find our cool artwork of Refraktor. Now they only show one of Refraktor right here. He's just got a lot of fire and smoke going on. Somebody's behind him, but I can't make out who that might be. So we've got really cool artwork as always on the side of that package there. On the back of the package here, they show him combined with 2 other guys forming the camera down here in the bottom. We also have one of the Battle Masters right here. I can't remember his name. I've actually got him coming in the next couple of days from Amazon. And right here they're showing how you can wield the Target Master with Refraktor if you wanted to do so. And they got these really cool effects that come out of them there. Right there it's showing the bot mode, and it says it's going to take about 17 steps to change him from his bot mode into his blaster mode. Alright, on the other side of the package, we got the standard artwork that we have with the Siege War for Cybertron toys. We got the art taken off from Cybertron with several Autobots and Decepticons kind of battling on the surface below. Alright, so since we took a peek at the packaging, we're going to go ahead and bust this open and get to the good parts. Alright, so we busted all 3 of these guys open, and this is what we get. Now, first of all, they come with these little backdrops. Now, the backdrops just add a little more flair if you wanted to in your collection to display that behind it, kind of making the figure pop out a little bit more. However, due to space, I don't have room for these. So, these just hit the trash can for me. Alright, now coming up closer to the actual figures. I gotta admit, I was really excited when I heard that these guys were coming out. The price tag kind of messed with me a little bit. These guys are all $20 a pop if you get them at retail price. So to complete the camera mode, you're going to have to spend $60+ to be able to get 3 of these guys and do so. But these are very nice figures. So far, from what I can tell with the toys, I don't have any loose or crazy joints. They are very nostalgic. They look like the cartoon versions of the figures. Now the actual G1 toys, I do have 2 of the bots that form Reflector's camera mode. I've got the red and the blue one. They're actually at home. I forgot to bring them with me to do this review. But the G1 toys, there were 3 of them. The center one had the lens on his chest, and then the other 2 were red and blue, and I believe the center one had a green chest or something like that going on. So what you do to kind of pull off more like the cartoon, it's just on a little peg right in there. You could take that little lens off of the other 2 guys if you wanted to so that it looks more cartoon accurate. So if I choose to display them in bot mode and not camera, that's probably how I'm going to do it. Now they come with the little rifle thing here. Bring that a little bit closer for you to take a look at. Rifle has tons of detailing in it. Looks like it's got a drum on the end there. In fact, all three of these guns are going to connect together to make a like a stand piece for the camera. But it looks really cool in bot mode to have that because it looks like a drum kind of hanging on the bottom of the gun. So, and that of course is displayable in his hand, just like that. And pow pow. And then the little arm, this is actually, these three combine to form the lens for the camera. That's why you get that little clear piece right on the front right there. But if you have them in bot mode, you can use that kind of as a shield right here. That's how the instructions display it, is like that. Following along with the Siege figures, they've got little ports all over them. There's a port there, there, and there, as well as that little port on the front. The other side's going to have the same thing. All right, now taking a look at articulation with this guy. Siege figures are highly articulated. Head's going to rotate all the way around. Arms are going to rotate all the way around. Bicep swivel. There's going to be a lifting point right there. And he's also going to have a double jointed elbow, so you can get some real nice deep elbow bends. Now down at the legs here, you got ball joints, so you get some nice high kicks forward and backwards with him. Then around the thigh section, you got a little swivel point, so you can swivel the thigh all the way around if you wanted to. And he's also going to have a knee bend like that. And then also with the Siege figures, we're getting ankle tilt now. So you can hit the ankle tilts on them and get some really, really dynamic poses out of them. Now to transform this guy, first thing we do is rotate the head around to the back. And then on the back of the figure, you see we got that recession right in there. So you'll be able to push that head down into there. Then on the hands here, you're going to take those hands, fold them into the forearm, just like that. And then we're going to bring these arms in together like this, right there. And it says to rotate these around so that the hand is facing out. Now we're going to flip it around to the other side here, and we're going to go ahead and remove that camera lens there. Then we're just going to bring it around to the top up here where the head was, click it into that there. Now we're going to flip around to the back of this again here. These little tabs are going to fold out. All right, then we're going to turn these legs inside like this here. There's actually going to be a couple of tabs that line up in between the legs there. Should be able to give her a little squeeze together there. All right, now these two little pegs right here, we're going to grab the gun. The gun is actually going to have to face upwards like this. So you want that drum facing forward. Then these legs are just going to kind of come together. You go ahead and get it tabbed into one of the feet real quick. And then squeeze the other one into there. Give it all a good squeeze and everything should snap together really nicely. So there we go. Oh, I actually believe, yeah. I should have swiveled this around here. So swivel that around and then this front plate will come all the way down. So you swivel it around, it'll all tab into there, da-da-da-da-da, like that. And then you put the shield on the back here again. Just like that. And there's several tabs that shield lines up into there. Now, of course, since I did it upside down, I got to take this blaster and switch it around. It's supposed to be the other way here. So, there we go. And give her all a good squeeze together. And there is your blaster mode. So this is a little gun mode, gun spaceship mode, I guess, for Refraktor. Now, I'm not sure how this would be held with any other figure. I don't see a tab or anything going on with it. Of course, I've flipped a couple of parts around here. So, not sure how this is to be welded. I believe maybe this is just some kind of like ski weapon slope thingamadoodle. So, I don't know. But that is the little blaster mode. Now, to pull off the little camera mode here, we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Hasbro does not include instructions for the camera mode, so we're just going to kind of get it back to the bot mode here. Fold that back in, so there. All right, now This is going to be the center, so I'm going to keep the little lens on it there. We're going to rotate the arm so that we can fold them over here. You're just going to rotate them out like that and then fold it up onto itself, kind of like this here. There you go. Do the same thing with the other one. Now, you're going to pull these little landing skids out again, like that, and the leg is gonna actually fold up onto the arm, and that'll just close up, and you get a nice little formed box here. I believe I can tab the legs together. By golly, I can. All right, then you just push those skids to the side. Now you're gonna repeat the same thing with all three of these guys. You just wanna kind of get these little box things going on here. So there we go. Now we've got all three of the little nice, neat boxes for the camera mode. Now, if memory serves me correct, we're just gonna do this. You're just gonna flip the two outer ones the opposite way. You got some nice pegs going on right here and right here to grab onto the figure. So you're just gonna tab that in there like that. And then this one, we're gonna do the same thing again. Tab it in together there. So we're starting to get the camera mode, all three of these blocks connected together. Now we take these lenses and we're going to snap them all together here. They all just kind of click in together like that. Yep, so you take all three of those and there you get the little lens for the camera. All right, so you get your lens together, then we're going to take these three guns here, and they're all just going to kind of connect together. You got some grooves going on in the gun right there, and then a recession on this side. So you just kind of click it together there, and then this other side here, we're going to do the same thing. It's got those same recessions and joiners. So there we get the tripod. We're going to take one of the ones from the back here, we're going to steal it and pop it into the bottom of the figure here. Now these little cutouts in the wheel here are going to be for the stand. So you take the stand and it's just going to match right up with those little holes there. So now you got your camera tripod, and then you're going to take the lens here, and you got a couple of tabs right on the chest shield here. If you can make it out, you got a tab right there and right there. So what you're going to do is just kind of line this up like this so that some of your tabs snap into the chest. So there you have Refraktor's camera mode. Very, very nice, and very happy to add this to my collection. This is cool. I've actually been breakneck trying to get this from Walmart for the longest, but our Walmarts aren't very well stocked down here. So spin it around, let's take a peek at the whole thing. It's missing the one lens that I borrowed there to put on the other side. If you wanted to, you don't have to keep that lens underneath there. So if you want to keep it nice and organized, you can move the one lens over to this side. You just need to take the one from the center to use for the camera pod. That is Refraktor and his bros in a nutshell and their transformation. I'd really like to thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I haven't been really active on YouTube lately. I've been especially busy in my personal life, but I've got a ton of toys I'm ready to open for you guys and get reviewed. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any Transformer unboxings or cool videos in the very near future. With all that said, appreciate the view again, guys. Casual, the Transformer collector, is out.